Hey, what is up guys? Zelos and welcome back to another building tutorial. Today, we're gonna build a Greek Parthenon, or the Greek Parthenon. I believe the Parthenon was just one building. But today we're gonna build the Parthenon, and when I first built this, I was like, whoa, it looks like the Parthenon. And then I Googled images of the Parthenon, and I was like, wow, it looks nothing like the Parthenon. So it just looks like a Greek building, and it's a fairly simple build actually, and it's more about shape. Greek buildings did not have a lot of color detail, and this one does not either. So it's actually a very simple build, but if you're ever trying to build something Greek themed, this is definitely something you're gonna wanna check out. So we need to make a base here. It's gonna be 23 in width. So we have 5 right there, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, your mom, 22, 23. I hope that was 23. I probably should have made that joke. Okay, and then we're gonna build a width, and that width is gonna be 42. And I'm not gonna count that out, but basically what you're gonna do is make a giant rectangle so that it's gonna have a base of 23 and a width of 42. So I will be right back. There we go. For those of you who have taken geometry, that is a rectangle. Now what we're going to do is basically do that again 3 times, but we're gonna make it slightly smaller each time. So we're now gonna have a layer that's going to go around like this in a rectangle out of half slabs, and that's going to be that's just going to go around the entire thing. And then you're going to have another layer coming up here that's going to go around the half slabs, and let me show you. So like that, and basically what you're going to get is this kind of step formation. And let's figure out how to do this. Now I will warn you right now, what you want to do is go ahead and throw some torches or something down here, because a lot of mobs will spawn down here if you don't, or a bunch of spiders will. Spiders and bats, and it is real annoying. So just throw some torches down. But what you're going to end up with is this kind of step-like pattern. It's going to be 4 layers high. So right now we have 1, 2, 3. We're going to want to go ahead here, and let me just throw on the 4th so you kind of know what it looks like. It's going to go like that, and each one of these is going to be 1 less than the first layer. So make sure you build the first layer, which is this, then make sure you build the second layer all the way around, then build the third layer all the way around, and then the 4th layer all the way around, and you should get this kind of step formation. So let me go ahead and do that off camera. What you will end up with is something that looks like this. Now I want to go ahead and take a quick moment to thank everyone for the support I've had on these building tutorials lately. It's been outstanding. It really has, and I say that a lot right now, but that's because I really cannot say it enough. So if you do enjoy today's episode, don't hesitate to drop a like. Anyways, thank you for that. Thank you so much. And without further ado, let's just fill in the floor here. So what you're gonna do now is just fill in this entire thing, and it's gonna suck, but go ahead and do that. And it should be a lot of fun. So let me just let me get that done. Now that we have finished the floor, we can finally start with the actual building. So we have these nice steps, and we can start putting some pillars down. So the pillars are gonna start, and they're gonna come in 1, 2 this way, and then 1, 2 this way. So you basically should have kind of 4 blocks here in the corner. And then we're gonna use pillared blocks, and the pillars are gonna be 9 high. So let's go ahead and go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oopsies, 9. All right, so the pillars are gonna be 9 high, and we're gonna have, I think it's 10 of them, but I would have to, I'd have to count it out. But let me see. We're gonna have, oopsies. I hope I didn't place too many sideways ones there. So we have our 9 high pillar. What we can actually go ahead and do here is we're gonna break out the 3rd layer, and we're gonna put in some chiseled quartz there, and we can break out the 3rd layer from the top and put in some chiseled quartz right there. I think it's what's called chiseled quartz, yeah. All right, and then what you're gonna do is we're gonna place stairs at the bottom of the pillar. And I just realized it is so, with these shaders, it's so blindingly white right now. We're gonna place stairs at the bottom, and we're gonna place stairs, upside down stairs up at the top like this. So we got that going on. Right there. Okay, and that is 1 pillar. Now we're gonna have 2 spaces between each pillar, or actually it's gonna be 2 spaces between the stairs. So we're gonna have stairs there. There's gonna be another pillar there. All right, then we have the stairs. I'm just trying to count this out now. Then we'll have stairs there. We'll have another pillar here. And remember, the pillars are of course 4 in width. I'm just trying to count this out. Then we'll have 2 blocks, and then we'll have the stairs there. We'll have the pillar there, and then we'll have stairs there. So stairs there, pillar here, stairs there. And once more, hopefully this will add up. Stairs, pillar, pillar, stairs. All right, so what's gonna end up happening here, if I counted that right? Did I count that correctly? Should have 2 blocks in between each pillar. Yep, is we're going to have 1 block at the very end. So that is correct. Good job, team. All right, so go ahead now and make all these pillars on this side. Then on the other side, you're gonna do the exact same thing. So your pillars are gonna come in like that on the 3rd block from the corner, and you can basically just build 5 pillars down that way and 5 pillars down that way. So let me go ahead and do that. So for those of you who just went ahead and did that, you know that that took a really long time. In fact, I was a little bit surprised at how long it took to actually do that. But hey, Now you have 9, 10 beautiful pillars. Hopefully 10. If you have 9, you done messed up. But you should have 10 beautiful pillars now, and that's a big part of the build. But we still have to do the roof, which is just as repetitive and annoying. And if you're still trying to build this, I congratulate you. Let's go ahead here and measure out how this is going to go. So we're gonna have the roof come out 2 blocks, or 2 half slabs from this front step here, and it's gonna come out 1 half slab from the side step there, okay? So we can go ahead and fill that in just like that. And actually what you can go ahead and do right now is go ahead and copy that in the far back corner over here. So again, that's gonna be 2 blocks off the front, so 1, 2, and 1 block off the side, so 1 block off that stair. All right, you can go ahead and now just make a giant rectangle of roof. Okay, if you get what I mean. So just fill that all in with these 2 points, this point and that point being your corners. I would literally rather die than ever have to build one of these again, because that was annoying. And for anyone building along with this video, you just realized how annoying that was. This building is gonna look cool, but it really sucks to build, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here's the roof pattern. We have 1, and we're gonna count this out in half slabs, okay? So we have 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then 4, 4, and I'm counting half slabs, all right. So 1, 2, this was 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, that better be in the center or we messed up. 5, like this. All right, okay, that looks about right. And then 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. Oh, there's supposed to be another 4 there. I was like, oh no, we broke it. So like that, 2, 2, and 1. So you should have that going across. Yep, that looks about right. Hey, we did it right. You're gonna go ahead and mirror that in the back, and then you're gonna bring them all across, so you get to place even more. However, this time you at least get to use some solid blocks at times, so that's cool. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna go ahead and mirror that on the back side, and then bring them all across and make them meet up. And we are finally done with the roof. Almost. The hard stuff's done. What we're gonna do now here is we're actually going to just go ahead and line the top. Well, let's see if this actually looks all right. I may be doing this wrong, but we're gonna go ahead and line the top here with half slabs once more, so we get that kind of shape. Yep, because we want the roof a little bit thicker. It's a little bit too thin, and that gives us a cool side profile as well. So that's the last thing to do here is just go around and place 1 more layer of half slabs only on the very end. Do not bring them across. I mean, you could, but I think it would end up looking too thick. There is no way I'm even going to try testing that because it would literally suck placing all those, but there you go. And the last thing we have to do is a small amount of decoration, but there's not a whole lot of decoration to do on this build, so let's go ahead and get into that. The way we're going to light the inside of this is simply to place a gold block on the inside of each one of these, on the inside of each pillar's foot. So not on the outside, but just on these 2 insides, so each pillar has 2 of them right there. Then we're going to place a fence post on top of that, and we're going to go ahead and place a torch on top of that. As far as I know, Minecraft does not have marble walls, so we have to use fence posts, but that's alright. So go ahead and do that down the entire length of your build. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Now, the last thing here we can try and do is a lot of Greek decoration, again, was not in color, as you can see this is all white, but it was in kind of like chiseled and shaped items. So this is actually something I did not do the first time I built this, but something we could try and do here is just kind of come up with some sort of shape here on the front, you know, and maybe just to add a tiny bit of depth, because honestly there is not a whole lot, obviously, but to just go ahead and maybe do something like, did I do that right? Nope, I did that wrong. To do something like that, add a little bit of shape to the front. That kind of looks like a really kind of looks like one of these faces, like a pissed off face. That's a little bit weird. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we just want to leave it like that. But hey, that adds a little bit of shape, and that is not a bad thing. We can go ahead and actually break these 2 blocks here and do something like that. Actually, it's supposed to be that one. Oopsies. So we got that going. Adds a little shape. I think that looks a little weird too, but it does add some shape. Or we could make this here a gold block. So we got something like that going on. I don't know. You guys just gotta mess around. But that's pretty much it for the build itself. I mean, if you're ever trying to build like on a server and you need something that looks Greek, this looks very Greek. If you Google images of the Parthenon and you look at it, you will realize that this actually does not look anything like a Parthenon. The Parthenon had a building inside and it was completely surrounded in tons of pillars. But if someone were to look at this on a server, the first thought they would have is, that's Greek, that looks like a Parthenon or something. So it accomplishes that task. Now the last thing here you can do is if you're trying to make like a run-down Parthenon, which is also fun to do, you can, like, just for example, wrap some bushes around one of the pillars, just kind of make it look a little bit broken down, kind of run down here. And that's always a valid option as well if you're going for some sort of look like that. So wrap your vines around. You can always have some draping off the front here. And now this is, this is depending on what you're trying to build. If you're not trying to build a rundown, kind of abandoned... Why can I not place a block there? If you're not trying to build a abandoned kind of Parthenon, then this is not what you want to do. Because this is what it's going to look like. It's going to start looking like someone kind of left it there. But if you are, then yeah, you want to throw your bushes around, be a little bit, put them everywhere you want. You just kind of got bushes there. But again, there's really not a whole lot left to this build. It's more of a shape build. A lot of my builds, have a lot of detail. This is more of a shape kind of design. We were just experimenting with shapes and how to kind of make that work out. So if you did enjoy, please leave a like, guys. If you have any suggestions for future builds, do make sure to leave them in the comment section. I read all the comments, guys. You leave some pretty awesome ones. Do leave a like if you enjoyed. Also, if you want me to release this build world, as you can see, it's got a bunch of different buildings from various videos I've done. I can do that. Drop a like. If we hit 200 on this, I will release this building world in the next thingy-mabobber house tutorial. So there you go. That is how to build a Greek Parthenon. I do hope you enjoyed. I really do. And I will see you in the next episode. Good.